I've been cheating on Philly because this is where it all started. There's now over 40 beer weeks across the country. I did 4 beer weeks last year. I've already done, this is now my 3rd. I got 2 more, so I'll do 5 this year. It's awesome. It's so much fun for me, and I'm so thankful that all you guys are here at lunchtime supporting craft beer. So I'm going to find you guys. If it wasn't for you guys doing what you're doing to support us as craft brewers and beer chefs, we would not be able to have the jobs we have today, and for that, I thank you. Because that is just awesome shit. I love what I do, and I love to be able to share it with you guys, and this is what, the beers between Nottinghead and between Sam and, Vinny and all these other guys. I mean, there's just so many great beers out there in the world. And it's so inspiring because if you taste those beers and then retaste them again, even in the same tasting or another tasting, and think about the love and the passion that went into those beers, that's where I find a lot of inspiration. And with this next course, who doesn't love a Reuben? Yeah. So here's the thing, guys. Reubens and beer, I think, are just meant to be together. I really look at the concept of a Reuben and really play it all up. Real quick, guys. So with the Reuben, we basically took a brisket, and about 5-6 days ago, we got Palo Santo in with a whole bunch of pickling spices, and we did a beer brine in Palo Santo. So talk about an amazing, rich wood character beer that adds all this wonderful flavor and richness. And after that 5-6 day cure, that brisket is just saturated with that Palo Santo flavor and all that malt complexity. We put a nice layer of peppercorns on top, put that in the smoker. Sam was very kind enough to actually give us some of the cedar wood and the Palo Santo wood, and the cedar wood was actually featured on his Brewmaster show, so they actually used that as a smoking component. I mean, this is a brisket pastrami you'll probably never have again. I've done a lot of briskets and pastramis, and this is probably the best one I've ever done. I mean, it's just amazing, the complexity, the layers of flavor, and so that's just the meat that's going in it. We actually took a saison from Nottinghead and we mixed it into the sauerkraut. We did a kind of I call it my beer 2K sauce instead of a Thousand Island, because there's no ketchup and there's no mayo, and we basically make a nice like aioli kind of a sauce, and we put in everything from sriracha sauce to a chili garlic sauce to we actually use some of the pepper sauce that you use in like Jamaican style food, and so all these kind of flavors to mimic some of those wood characteristics in the food, along with some Gruyere cheese, which is kind of like the higher end Swiss, and it has a lot more complexity and depth to it, on a nice dark rye, and kind of warmed it up, and then that with the cipher, which there's Gordon. Come on down, Gordon. Yeah. I think cipher us, my friend. Cipher us.
Well, first off, it's been amazing over the last couple days to watch Sean stuff and to taste things as they're coming out. Man, it's been a lot of fun to be here the last couple days eating that stuff, which now we're all eating. Zephyr's, it's an alt beer. Good amount of malt without being sweet. Nice herbal hoppiness without really being hoppy. It's a beer. It's all about balance. It's, you get too much one way or the other, it's not going to really work. Which also is kind of what you're doing with most of these sandwiches.
I'm trying to find a balance. But I'm kicking up enough.
Sure, you can balance here.
Exactly. Here.
That's a lot more fun.
I tell you.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Well, cool, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the next one.